Right, that is Alicia Keys and Woman's Worth, and it's 13 minutes past 2, and this is Mark and Lard on Radio 1, and we can welcome to the programme Rhys Ifans and Shane Medows. Hi, guys.
Alright, how are you?
Very good, very good. It's Rhys Ifans, really. I keep trying to pronounce it a kind of cod Welsh way.
No, you did it really well then, that was good.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then, no,
He's not thumped anyway.
Well, no, I know.
Compliment.
And much bigger in real life.
I know.
How tall are you?
6'2".
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. How tall are you, Shane?
About 3'2".
But that was what I was expecting.
Yeah, I'm titchy.
With that. Shane is the director of this new film that Rhys is starring in. It's called Once Upon a Time in the Midlands. So what's that all about then? Great cast list, isn't it?
Fantastic. Second to none, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's amazing. I mean, I wrote a dream list at the beginning of people that I'd sort of really wanted to work with.
Yeah.
To come to Nottingham and work with the kind of... I always work with inexperienced or untrained actors. And I wrote this dream list
untrained in Rhys's
there you go. Yeah, that's the example. and we basically sort of... We basically wanted to see if it was possible to get maybe one or two of them in.
Yeah.
And as it worked out, all 5 or 6 of them had seen everything that I'd done, and they all wanted to meet me, so it was a bit of a shock to me at first.
We wanted to meet you.
Did you?
It's a big thing for us today.
It's ever so nice of you.
We're filming it, you know.
Who is he?
We're filming you as well.
Right,
Yeah.
Robert Carlyle's in it, and Robert's listening. He's been on this programme, so...
Hello, Bob.
Hey, Bobby! Hello, Robert. And,
you doing, mate?
We might phone up in a bit. We might have him on. Kathy Burke and Ricky Tomlinson, Reeves and Mortimer, Vanessa Feltz. An interesting cast list, Rhys. So what's it all about? What's the story?
Oh, no, am I going to do that?
No, you just tell us the rough setting of it and the
it's sort
context.
of there's a bad guy and a good guy and a bird.
Are you which are you? The bird?
Well, I'm the good guy, but sometimes I'm bad. So it's a bit more complex than your regular Western.
There's a good guy. It's a Western.
Well, it's sort of loosely based around the idea of a Western. And what basically I play a guy called Deck who's got a heart of gold, but he's socially inept to say the least.
Right.
And I proposed to my girlfriend Shirley live on television on the Vanessa Feltz show.
Is Vanessa Feltz played by Vanessa Feltz, or is that Kathy Burke?
She's played by 4 girls.
You see, you could have... you could have cast against type there. Yeah. But anyway, carry on, sorry.
So Shirley, I asked her to marry me live on British television, and she turns me down. So, and that's the first of many sort of javelins through the heart that my character receives.
Do you know Peter Kay, the comedian?
Yeah.
We generally get him on, and he tells people the ending of films. Perhaps we'll get him on tomorrow, and he can spoil it for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
All right, then. Thanks for that, lads.
Once Upon a Time in the Midlands. I mean, why not Once Upon a Time in the West Midlands? I mean, like, what is it? Sergio Leone, Once Upon a Time in the West is a classic, isn't it?
Of course. I mean, once we sort of put it forward, Once Upon a Time in the Midlands, the powers that be, all the executives came forward with their hilarious takes on that title.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'd made 2 previous films in the Midlands, and I think had either of those been a big box office success, I may have moved away and probably made something else. But me and the co-writer sat down in Fuerteventura to write the script. And we decided...
Obviously, it being set in the Midlands, you have to go to Fuerteventura to write
a bit of desert.
It's obvious, isn't
Rent
it?
out a 4-wheeler.
And don't you find that Fuerteventura so redolent of Walsall?
I mean, I went there and everything was included in my package. It was one of those, and I couldn't eat a thing that they offered. The whiskey was made called Tournament. Right. It's a very poor affair. So,
but I had an all-inclusive one to Walsall.
Did you?
It's good. Anyway, sorry, carry on. Yeah.
So so basically, we thought. Rather than sort of go out with a fizzle and maybe make a couple of films that no one had ever got a chance to see, we'd make one more and be a bit bolder and try and sort of finally get people to come and see a film about the Midlands, because there isn't really that many about. So Once Upon a Time in the Midlands gives the feel of a much grander film.
Yeah.
We did consider Once Upon a Time in Runcorn, Marston, Montgomery, places like that, but we opted for the Midlands as a whole.
All right, okay. So when's it out? I mean, when can people see it?
Tomorrow
night, yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So have you got a big premiere, red carpets, Leicester Square, and all that?
No, we haven't done any of that.
We
we've decided, we have, the budgets these Hollywood films get, we could have made another 4 films just for the publicity. So we're taking the film to the people this week, and we've been to Nottingham, Leeds, Newcastle, and we're here today and in Liverpool tonight. So it's been brilliant, so we've done none of that sort of Leicester Square, red carpet, Heat magazine sort of kind of thing.
Right.
This has just been one big happy pisser, isn't it?
It's fantastic, mate. Yeah.
Continuance. Now, the mother-in-law's seen the trail and it made her laugh.
Right.
So you're on good ground there.
That's a
I think
good
you'll be
start,
fine. Honestly, you'll be fine.
I think that's on the poster.
Yeah.
Made me laugh. Mark's mother-in-law.
Yeah.
I think that's on the publicity blurb. All right, so we've got Rhys and Shane with us. We'll have an advert, another record, and then loads more stuff to talk about. That's Tim Whatsit, and that song he does.
Sing it, Bob.
Yeah, it's 22 minutes past. So we have got Rhys Ifans and Shane Medows with us. We're talking about Once Upon a Time in the Midlands. Rhys, you're in the papers today. Have you seen this? Have you read the papers today?
Yeah.
Notting Hill Star. I mean, you must hate.
Go on, read it out. Yeah.
Right, I'll change it. It's, Once Upon a Time in the Midlands Star.
Thanks.
Rhys Ifans. Ifans. Yesterday admitted he has considered burning down holiday cottages in his native Wales.
Yeah, well, it's in a tabloid, isn't it? You know,
It is.
I'm an arsonist. The guy who wrote it's an arse.
Right.
It says you've considered it. It doesn't say you've done it.
No, absolutely. You know, you got to keep warm, man. We have terrible winters up there.
Are you a card-carrying member of the Sons of Glendower, then?
No.
Take that as a no, then.
Yeah, that's a no.
I thought it was going to be like that guy. Who was his name? The actor in The Vicar of Dibley. He goes, no. Yes.
no, there's no yeses.
Yes. Right, okay. There's no truth in that. Is there any truth in the fact that you were that close to being Shaggy in the Scooby-Doo movie?
No, that's another, terrible sort of... it might be my accent, you know, when I talk to them down there, they don't really understand it. They after Notting Hill, some journalist asked me, so hey, what's next for you, Rhys? And I said, well, you know...
Hang on a minute, let me write that down for
Yeah,
at the end.
that, innit? Yeah.
I said, I said, well, you know, knowing Hollywood, they'll probably offer me something like fucking... excuse me.
Flipping.
Flipping Shaggy and Scooby-Doo.
It's all right. Rupert Everett did it on This Morning, so I think we must be past the watershed now.
Yeah, but
It's 2 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah, so, and then, you know, we got all taken out of hand and all that, and, you know, so... So that didn't happen.
So that didn't happen at all.
No.
Someone, Spiny Norman from Edinburgh has written, he says, can he ask Rhys, when he was working on Notting Hill, which we neither Lard or Lard's seen loads of films, I've never seen any films, but we've never seen Notting Hill.
Yeah, I know, I'm really pleased about that. You know, it's not that I hate the film, but I am a bit sick and tired of talking about it, because I'm here to talk about Once Upon a Time in the Midlands.
Absolutely.
But no, I didn't.
No, well, we haven't seen it. What's
Is
it
that
all
the
about?
question?
Well, it says what, can you ask him what he thought of Big Tooth, Big Head, wealthy movie star? And also, what he thought of Julia Roberts. That's a huge grandchild.
Good one.
What did I think of
What
her?
do you think? Did he get on with them all right? I mean, was she all right, Julia Roberts?
Yeah, she was like, you know, she's dead gorgeous and all that, and I'm thinking, great man, I'm in a film with Julia Roberts, but you know, the stars, they come into work a bit later, by which time I was in my wife fronts with green teeth and, you know, lice in my hair, you know, so...
and then you went to get into makeup.
Yeah, there was no... Oh yeah. So anyway, you know, I slept with her a few times, and you know, she's a great shag.
Is she? Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excellent.
Right.
What time is it?
But did he get on all right? Was she friendly?
No, she
or
was really nice. You know, she's not the sort of girl you'd have a game of darts with. You know.
No.
No, she's very nice. And I remember there was one day she had this juicer machine by the set to make juice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. We're familiar with the concept of a juicer. Don't patronise us.
No, and you put fruit in it and all
yes,
that. Yes,
we're with you. We're up to speed on the juicer.
I was sort of messing about with the juicer and was sort of idly, you know, staring at the wall, and I found that I just put something in it, and there's this almighty noise, and I put a pencil in a juicer without looking. So that was like day 2. So
was that a testing time?
Yeah, it was terrible, mate.
That'll be in the tabloids.
I did for days after that.
That'll be in the tabloids that tomorrow. Rhys puts his pencil in the juicer.
Yeah.
Right, yes, it could be easily misconstrued.
Yeah,
there you go, see.
And Hugh, was he alright?
Yeah, lovely lad, yeah.
Lovely, was he
yeah,
alright?
well brought up.
Go for a game of darts with him, or?
Yeah. He's you know, he's sort of misunderstood, really. He's got a real mischievous sense of humour. You know, he's not the nice little posh boy we all think he is.
Right, okay, fair enough then. Now, also, I don't know whether everybody knows this, but you were in a sort of a drawing board version of the Super Furry Animals, weren't you?
Yeah, it was an early sort of demo, embryonic stage, you know, so...
right.
I think if I'd have stayed with them, we'd all be dead. So, you know, since I left, it went really well for them, and you know, kind of went all right for me. So,
right decision.
We're still mates, yeah.
Well, what a happy ending that is.
Yeah, isn't it nice?
Okay, it's just so we can crowbar a bit of Super Furries.
Yeah, whack 'em on, yeah.
Right, we got Fuzzy Logic. I was thinking of playing Hometown Unicorn, because you don't hear that often, do you? All right, so we'll have a bit of that.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah, well, we all enjoyed that, didn't we?
We did a bit.
Right. And Rhys, in case anyone's offended by swearing on the radio, Rhys is utterly apologetic, aren't you?
I feel...
It's not gratuitous or being...
I feel fucking awful.
Right, yeah, okay. I've got the hang of that, right? Not gratuitous at all.
No.
It just slipped out because he's been on the pop, right? So,
He'd won 20 quid, he's delirious.
Yeah, you'll be on the fruit machine, man. You know, it's not often you win, is it?
20? I thought I had 30.
No, well, I won 30 altogether. What it is,
right.
I told my wife it was him playing, so I meant to be off them like so.
Yeah,
right, okay, right. Well, no, right, okay. Enough then. Anyway, that was the Super Furries, not with Rhys singing, and Hometown Unicorn. All right.
Radio 1.
That's Entrance and Forever, and before that it was Eminem and Cleaning Out My Closet. It is 22 on Radio 1. We got Son of Cheesley Reveal coming up very shortly, but we'll just finish off having a chat with Rhys Ifans and Shane Medows about Once Upon a Time in the Midlands, amongst other things. Amongst other things I say, because what's this other film, Human Nature, which is out in the States, is it, in which you play an ape man or something, is it?
Yeah, it's a film by Charlie Kaufman, who wrote Being John Malkovich.
All right.
And it's kind of a difficult story to tell, but I'll just give you the characters, and then you can sort of make them, you know, you can see how mad it is. Like Tim Robbins plays a federally funded American scientist who's teaching table manners to mice.
Right.
And Patricia Arquette plays a novelist who's covered head to toe in bodily hair.
Right.
And I play a guy who is brought up in the wilderness by monkeys and can't read or write, and then they sort of discover me, take me to a lab, make me appreciate opera, but the one thing they can't sort of quash is my sort of unrelenting sexual urges.
Right.
So that's pretty much what it's about. But it's a good one, but I don't know when it's out here.
Art imitating life.
Yeah, kind of.
But we don't know when it's out here. So a few questions coming. Lee Davis, a.k.a. Savage, has been on. He says, can you tell Rhys, I was at school with him at Iskolmaisgarmen.
Yeah.
Is
well
that right?
done.
Yeah, right. Is that Mount Garman?
Yeah. No, it's Garman's Field. Garman's
Field. All right. Then. And also Michelle, our producer.
Yeah.
Husband Hugh.
Yeah, I remember he was in my year in school.
Right. There you go. Cy Roberts in Manchester. It says, what is your favourite scene you've ever been part of in your films? Would it be the AC Cobra scene in Twin Town, which I have seen and which is a fabulous film, I must say. That's a crack of that.
Cheers. Yeah, you know, the irony is I drive in a lot of my films, and I haven't actually got a license. So I've written a few cars off. I think the AC Cobra got away with it, but in Once Upon a Time in the Midlands, you know, they're the best vehicles I've ever had the pleasure of driving. I've got Sierra Cosworth, haven't I? Silver, called Baby, and then it's sort of when things get a bit bad for my character Deck, I end up in a pink Reliant Robin.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
right.
so there. Yeah.
Paul in Worcester's been on. He says, can he ask Rhys if he's planning on playing any gangsters again, like in the fantastic Love, Honour and Obey, and he also kicked ass in Rancid Aluminium?
No more gangsters.
No more gangsters.
No.
Here's a good question, sorry, but Jez has been on, and he says, can we have Shane and Rhys replace you guys when you go on holiday, please?
Oh, as long as it's when we're on holiday.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No offence to Emma B, like.
Oh, no.
Well, it's a possibility. There's a question in for Shane from Magpie Ted. He says, do you feel that Notts County are better served by the diamond midfield formation they played in the last match with Mark Stallard in the hole?
Yeah, I mean, I've been on the tour, so I'm afraid to say I kind of missed that match.
Right.
The Magpies still cause me pain, but I'm not really up on me with having the film coming out at the moment. I've kind of missed it. I'm following it all on teletext, but I couldn't talk to him about the basic formations at the moment. And
one final question here for Rhys, which came in from Geraint Jones. Oh, I don't know whether that's Constable Geraint from Kenais Bay. It's, can you ask Rhys Ifans, a ken o parran o'r gochred o'ch renit ti, piesda?
Is he Nigerian?
He might well be.
Let's have a look.
I did my best.
Akenaporan or Gogledd. Oh, where's your North Wales accent from? Is it Bethesda, which is a town near Bangor? No, na geraint acen o Rhuthun sgynna fi, acen Clwyd, ond mae dad yn dod o Nefyn, so rach bod 'na bach o pen llun yn ni. Iawn, boi, hwyl.
I
got the dad bit. Yeah, you did. That's what you said.
Anyway, listen, it's been a pleasure talking to you. We've been talking about the new film Once Upon a Time in the Midlands. Great cast list. Vic and Bob, Ricky Tomlinson, Kathy Burke, Rhys, and Robert Carlyle. And hopefully, just before we go, Robert should be on the line. Are you there, Bob?
Here to two, Mark.
Hey, technology.
The phone, yeah.
How's these scumbags doing littering up your studio, man? I'm standing here, I'm wondering about my 2.5 5-month-old baby and I hear this scream of abuse coming.
It's terrible, isn't it?
I mean, when you were on, we had no bother at all with language.
None whatsoever. I'll never catch me saying things like that.
You can trust the Scots with the programme. You get the Welsh on, and look what
Terrible.
happened, and the Midlanders. Look what happened. So, how did you enjoy doing Once Upon a Time in the Midlands, then, Bob?
Because it was a great film to work on, Mark. Fantastic, man. There's things that you do for love, and there's things that you do for money, and I definitely did this for the money. So
Nice one.
nah, it was brilliant, mate. Absolutely brilliant. Really enjoyed myself.
Right. Had you two worked together before, Rhys? Well, did you know each other?
Yeah, we did.
We did 51st State, big man, eh?
Yeah, that's right, aye.
Yeah. I'm saying right.
Yeah, this is the first fight we've had, though. Oh, no, didn't know we had...
We didn't really have a fight. We should have kept that going a wee bit just to see who would have won.
Ah, yeah, well, I know now. It would have been you, mate. I'm a lover.
Yeah, I mean, he's got about 2 foot on you there, though, hasn't he? I mean,
I know, that goes for nothing.
I know.
Absolutely
The
nothing.
harder they come, the harder they fall.
Exactly,
he's a
mate.
wiry So what are you up to at the moment, Robert?
Well, I'm being a wee house daddy at the moment. I've got my wee daughter with me as we speak, wee
Right.
Ava, and she's 9 weeks old.
Oh, congratulations.
Just beginning to waking up right now.
I know where you are, because I've had another girl,
Have
Rosie,
you?
and she's 12 weeks.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Rosie.
Oh, fantastic.
Rosie, yeah. So what's your next film then? Have you got anything planned, or are you just staying at home for a while?
Taking it easy, mate. Doing nothing. I just want to be around while this wee person's grown up for the first few months, so I'm really thinking about anything. I'm just being... I mean, these boys are out gallivanting all over the country with the premiers and stuff like that, but there's more important things to do at home.
I know. And then they've robbed the slot machine blind in the BBC bar.
Oh, but that's Shane Medows, man. You don't let him near anything like that.
Well, that's it, so I believe, yeah. But anyway.
Security!
All right. Anyway, nice talking to you, Robert.
You too, man.
Cheers. See you soon.
See you later.
Cheers, Robert.
Bye, Bobby.
Tommy. Sir Robert of Carlisle there on the line. All right, well, listen, we'll have to let you go. It's been great seeing you.
Thanks a lot for having us on, lads.
No, it's been great. When's the film on general release then, is it?
It comes out tomorrow in most places. It's not like a sort of Tyrannosaurus Rex style release. It's
You've got to look for it.
It's going most places, but obviously some people might have to wait a few weeks.
Right.
So we can sort of send them the VHS copies. But it's getting out there. Best release I've had so far.
Certificates?
15.
15. All right then. Directed by Shane and
Lots of
starring
boobs.
Rhys. Once Upon a Time in the Midlands. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks a lot, lads.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
This is Radio 1.